Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, finally, and we've got your last maths lesson of the week. And today we're going to be moving on to looking at a bit of volume. Before we do that, we need to get our mathematical brains warmed up. So again, similar to yesterday, you've got your Fluent in 5. So there's 5 calculation problems here. Some of them you can do mentally, some of them written. There's no right or wrong way with the mental and written. It's completely up to you. But I'd like you to think which method you're going to use and then get these ones solved, and then we'll go through some answers. So pause and have a go at your warm-up, please. Brilliant. So let's go and talk through these answers. So first one, 347 times 6 was probably written. I don't know my 6 times table that high. It was 2082. Second one was again written because it's a bit of a big addition, but it was 134,698. Next one, I would have done 6 add 1 for 7, and then a third add 2/3 gives you 1. So 7 add 1 is 8. If you did it written, that's fine, but 8 is your answer. Next one, 3.43 times 3. I probably would have nipped this one as a written one because I knew that the 4 would have to go into exchange to the next column, but you could do it mentally, and it's 10.29. And the last one, 2/5 times a third equals 6/5, or 1 and 1/5. You can change it to a mixed number, okay, because we know when we times by it, that's actually over 1, so we just times by the top. Perfect. Let's carry on. So today we're looking to find the volume of 3D shapes. So our star words are volume, solid, prism we might talk about, and we'll see, cube, and certainly centimeters, but when we're working in volume, cubed. So not squared anymore because we're not finding area. Volume is cubed, so you put a little 3 above whatever unit you're using. So volume is the amount of 3D space a shape takes up. So we're looking at 3D shapes, it's the amount of space it takes up inside it. So we can begin to measure this by thinking about it in terms of cubes. So have a look here. How many cubes make up a 3D shape? 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't tell if it's centimeters or if it's meters or if it's kilometers. So we just say that that's made up of 4 cubic units. Okay. If each side of the square, so each side here of each square face was 1 centimeter, then its volume would be 1 centimeter cubed. It's a 1 centimeter cube because it's 1 centimeter all the way around. But more on that later. I'm going to show you why it works. But if we say that that is a 1 centimeter cube, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So we can say this shape has a volume of 4 centimeters cubed because it's made up of 4 centimeter cubes, funnily enough. Sometimes we won't see all the cubes that make up a shape when using this method. So we have to see the shape in our minds to be able to see how many cubes it make it up. Because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, but I know that for that one to be stood on top, there has to be something underneath it. So following the arrow, there's something back there. So we can see 4 cubes, but we know there's another 1 underneath out of view. So the shape is 5 cubic units. If each cube was 1 centimeter cubed in volume, when we've got 5 of them, it would be 5 centimeters cubed, would be the volume of a whole shape. So keep in mind that you've got to find ones that are out of view as well. Now, let's use this. And in your home learning books, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to write down the volume of each shape if each cube was 1 centimeter cubed. Okay, so each of these cubes is 1 centimeter cubed. You've got lots of hidden ones you're going to have to find. What is the volume of each shape? I'll be really interested to see if you can picture these in your mind and see if you can think where would they be. So have a go in your home learning books for me and then come back and we'll go through the answers. Might take you a little while. Off you go. Wonderful. So hopefully we were okay with counting those cubes and working out the volumes of a shape using cubes. So the first one was 12 centimeters cubed. Next one was 11 centimeters cubed. Then 5 centimeters cubed. We'd already done that one. 44 centimeters cubed for the big one. 12 centimeters cubed. And 24 centimeters cubed here. So just give them a quick mark and we shall move on. because you're going to move on to using a similar sort of method in, there we go, sorry about that, I don't know why I had the wrong activity there. It's for the right one set today. So log on to Mathletics and you're going to complete the volume activity you've been set using what we've just practiced. And then you're going to come back and we're going to look at how we'd find volume without the cubes. So off you go and do your Mathletics, and I will see you afterwards. Amazing. All right. So we can find the volume of a 3D shape by using a formula instead of counting cubes. And that formula is length times width times height. Because it's cubed, there's going to be 3 things times. Like when we do an area, there were 2 things times for squared, cubed, 3 things times. Width, length, height. So in this case, 5 millimeters times 4 millimeters times 3 millimeters. So 5 times 4 is 20. And then we take that 20 and we times it by the 3. 20 times 3 is 60. So the volume of this cuboid is 60 millimeters cubed. Length, width, height. Okay, so what I just remember, length times width times height. Should be quite a quick one here. What I want you to do in your home learning books is I want you to find the volumes using that exact formula to find the volumes of these 3 shapes and note them down in your home learning book. Hopefully it shouldn't take you too long because the numbers are quite nice. Off you go and do that for me. Good stuff. So 12 millimeters cubed, 45 millimeters cubed, and 12 millimeters cubed. Hopefully no surprises there. To finish the week, off you go onto TT Rockstars and have a real good practice of your times tables for about 10 or 15 minutes to finish the session, finish your maths for the week, and have a lovely weekend. And we'll do some more maths next week. Bye bye now.